Just finished my breakfast of champion orders. Oh, there it is. Best team in football. Sevenberg? Can I hear Sevenberg? I think I can. So I just finished my Oreos, breakfast of champion. Let's get ready to narrate this. He sends out a Smeargle. I send out my Drapion. He spores, which is awesome because I have Lumberry. So I'm going to taunt because that's pretty much all that Smeargles can do. So he Sacred Fires, which is awesome, dude. Pokegum is like awesome. Check out his channel, I'll link it. He does get the burn eventually, which, I mean, it kind of sucks, but I have Shaman for aromatherapy, so I'm not too worried. Now he brings in his Skarmory, and I roar. But I see the name Taunt This, and that really makes me want to taunt that. So I'm going to save Drapion for later. He superpowers, which is awesome because I brought in Dusknoir to take a bullet punch. So he gets Smeargle in. He makes a great play bringing it in for Toxic to avoid the Will-O-Wisp. Now I don't want to get burned quite yet. Oh right, sleep. So I didn't want to get slept. So I brought in Machamp for the Lumberry. It's kind of obvious. But unfortunately both my Lumberries are gone now. And now that I have Toxic on him, I'm just going to natural Cure Abuse between both my guys and just Toxic Stall him. So he starts Whirlwinding, which I don't care about because he doesn't have Stealth Rocks up. I'm just going to keep bouncing between my two natural Cure guys, Starmie to Shaman to Starmie to Shaman. And eventually though, I'm going to try to get one of them in, especially Starmie, without status. So I thought about bringing Starmie in there, and that would have been great, because then I wouldn't have to switch out now. But it's alright. He brings in Scyther, and I want to stay in, because I think I can live a U-turn or whatever. But then if he U-turns, I can't hit it with a Hidden Power Fire. So I need to get that status away. So I have to switch out to Dusknoir, unfortunately, because I would be faster, and I would Sacred Fire. And I just decided to switch to Machamp, and he Aerial Aces. So that sucks. I thought about going to Dusknoir, and he would have taken that like a boss. But then, that's really unfortunate because my Machamp's pretty much done, especially if he gets Stealth Rocks or anything up. And then he Swords Dances, which is very bad because all I can do to this really is just Confuse Ray. So I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna just hope for some Confusion Hex. That's all I can do to this thing. I don't want to switch out and have Dusknoir take hits, because if I switch out, I don't think he can live. He definitely can't live 2 hits. So I just Gyro Ball to try and wear him down. And that Confusion Hex didn't really matter, because I would have gotten him with Gyro Ball and the Life Orb would have killed him eventually. So he overheats. Unfortunately, I die, so I can't get a Light Screen up, which would have just been killer. And now I think I bring Dusknoir in. No, I bring in Starmie, because he's a pretty good wall. I just decided to Surf kill him. I thought about, I guess I didn't need to Rapid Spin. I thought about Ice Beam or Thunderbolt predicting a switch. So I just decided to Surf. He brings in Taunt This. I'm like, ooh, Thunderbolt. And then he brings in Electivire. So that's very, very bad because that thing is just going to romp all over my team. Starmie is really the only speed I have. So I go out to this guy purely just Toxic Stall him. I love the Thunder Punch, which is great. So I try to roar in case he wants to switch moves, and he EQs. Kills me off. And he has a Shell Bell and Subtle Leftover, so that's really helpful because that's just going to help with Toxic Stall. And now I bring in Machamp for just more Toxic Stall. I get like a 16th of damage with Bullet Punch. And I don't have much to do to him. Now I bring in Dusknoir to kill him with Shadow Sneak. And Disaster Averted. I survived the Electivire sweep. Now he brings in Taunt This, and he substitutes, which sucks. I tried to Will-O-Wisp just to get residual damage. That's always helpful with Skarmory. Sorry. Then he sets up Spikes. I Torment just so he can't, mainly so that he can't Whirlwind Horn my team. And unfortunately he Whirlwinds there. and it doesn't bring in starmie. So it was stupid on my part. I should have stayed in because if he whirlwinds when Dusknoir's in, that brings out starmie or Shaman, and either of them can kill his team, can kill his Skarmory. So I bring in Shaman now, just so I can break his sub with hidden power, because I don't want starmie taking too much from spikes. So I'd rather have that be Shaman, and luckily I get clockwork on this whirlwind. And now I know Electivire's done, so I just decided to rapid spin so that everybody else can switch in. He decides to spike, which is, I guess, a good play. He was trying to get 3 layers, but then now he only has 1 after the rapid spin. But it turns out that's not even going to matter. Surf surprisingly kills this fortress. I was so happy when that did, and so thankfully starmie could kill with Surf. But I guess it didn't matter too much if he had, I don't know, gyro-balled and taken me down or something. I could have just brought in Shaman for a revenge kill. Either way, it was a good game. Thanks for playing, Gum. Definitely check out his channel. He's a funny guy.